Hello, future millionaire. Yeah, I'm not on the Sunshine Coast, nor am I driving for the north. And I came here for charging because in about 1 hour's time, I'm going to pick up Brandon again, and then we'll drive back to Brisbane. And at 2:11, we're going to meet a interesting person coming from Western Australia, moving over to Sunshine Coast, and in the process, we're going to meet up. I've been in contact with this special person for some time already. I'm looking forward to meet him. My angel sense tells me it is a very important meeting. I don't know why. I have no understanding of his background, but it's just the sense that has to do this way. Okay, so what happened? What happened so far is this. The trip to Townsville was meant to test several things at one go. I actually originally had several things I need to do. Number one, of course, is to promote Bitcoin Cash. Number two is to check out the charging stations along the way. See how far can I get with my tiny i3 with a range of 175 kilometers on the highway. And then the third thing is to see real estates along the way. Actually, I was very, very interested in real estates. Now, keep that three things in mind, and now I'm going to talk each one of them. Bitcoin Cash is doing great because Bitcoin just did all-time high. Ethereum is recently all-time high. It's just a matter of time until the money flows into Bitcoin Cash. Remember, Bitcoin Cash is a cashier and a casino. All these games are making money. Therefore, sooner or later, people will cash in the chips at the casino. So I have absolutely no doubt that Bitcoin Cash is doing well. So what happened on that front is when we arrived in Bundaberg, we checked in a hotel called the Lighthouse. I didn't plan to go there. All I was looking for is a charging station because I was not even sure you can make it on the same day. We made it on the same day, looked for a charging station, couldn't find anyone that's good, called quite a few hotels, didn't work out. At the end, I called the Lighthouse, found it, and right next door is the fast charger. And when we arrived there, the fast charger was blocked, so we couldn't do anything else. Taught us a lesson as well that the whole process takes too long, too difficult, and it's going to delay our timeline by about 2-3 weeks, which is unacceptable. But more important comes the second thing is, so basically the charging station test failed in Bundaberg. If I continue pushing forward, we're just going to face further and further delays in our timeline. But that's not the worst part. Or the best part, let's call it that way. The Lighthouse room itself is interesting. We were checked into room number 1. And it's not just 01 or 11 or anything like that. It's literally just 1. On the key is written only just 1. I dare to ask you this. How many times have you personally randomly checked a hotel room that has the key number just 1 or room number just 1? I personally, in my 30 years checking into hotel rooms, I've never done that. First time ever. So I took that as a really interesting sign. Then I pitched the tent inside on the double bed. Brandon has his single bed next to me. He slept very well. We had an extensive conversation. Then I went into my dream mode over the night and got so many signals, informations. One of the strongest one was about death and destruction. And one of the strongest image I received was my i3 burned to a crisp, remaining only the charred remain of a frame. Keep in mind, no i3 has ever burned like that. I think there was just one in Netherlands many years ago. They made 250,000 i3s. No fires, unlike Teslas. Teslas burn all the time. i3s don't burn. You can check it out. I think there's one fire incident for some reason people don't understand. But other than that, no i3 ever burns. So that means either if I continue the journey, there will either be a crash or burn event or something else is going to happen. So I took that to heart, discussed with Brandon about it, and we together decided to turn around. That's the second thing. The last thing is about the progress in everything else in our timeline. One reason we went on this journey is because I want to discover together with Brandon what is his abilities, superpowers, opportunities, and all this surrounding him. Brandon is a very special person. He is going to play major roles in my life and in your life as well. I literally used that location of the lighthouse that activated him into the angel mode, and I documented a little bit on Instagram, but I'm gonna make more documentation on video as well. So I want everybody to understand we're not turning around because we gave up on the trip. We turn around because every part of the trip that wants to achieve has more or less been achieved. In my dream also, it was very clear that merchant adoption of Bitcoin Cash is irrelevant. I dared us to say for the first time. I'm the first person now to admit to you guys, based on the information I received from the universe, let's no longer focus on merchant adoption. Let's focus on lifestyle surrounding Bitcoin Cash, which means freedom, self-improvement, things that I've been talking about for a while. But Brandon will help me out a lot more. But here comes the last part, which is far more interesting. We met up with Hayden Otto, who has been an OG guy in Bitcoin Cash for a very long time. But he was never activated in angel mode or anything. I never saw an angelic mode in him. And then I spent the whole evening with him. Then we spent the next day with him. I realized what he has is great potential, but 90% of his potential is still hidden. It's been locked up because he's too young. Age plays a major role when it comes to development of angelic being. He's too young. He started the whole journey at the age of 20, I think, 18, 19 or 20. Now he's only like 24, and now he's starting to recognize certain patterns, and because he did early stage pattern recognition, he decided to move out of his original location, Townsville, 2 weeks ago. I didn't even know that, actually. I didn't plan this according to his schedule. I didn't know his schedule. He moved from Townsville back to his hometown, Bundaberg. And then I met his lovely dad, Brett. Shout out to Brett, if you're watching me, Brett. Gave him a ride in the BMW, and also told them I will give them a free EV charger under the condition that Brett will never charge his son electricity bill. Okay, I hold you on to that. And most important, however, I realized the connection between me and Hayden is very, very close. Let me give you points here. Hayden's future wife is Chinese. Hayden's mom is German. Hayden herself is actually, let's call it Australian, English, or whatever things you can call that. I talked for a couple of minutes with his dad German because the dad learned German to woo the mom, basically. So without the German language, Hayden wouldn't even exist. And I believe without the Chinese language, his future children wouldn't exist. I already prophesied to Hayden he will have 3 kids. All 3 will be mixed race. What kind of mixed race, I'm not 100% certain yet, but it's critical for him to learn Chinese, I told him already. He hasn't learned any yet, but I believe he's going to start soon. Yeah, I haven't met the mom yet, but from what I heard, the mom is a pure German. Still has a German passport, just like I do. I have a German passport. Yeah. So those are the synchronicities in life. So in this case, for me, quickly I realized everything going on in Bundaberg has a reason, and we put things in motion. That will be a major energy spot for people to recover, seek protection, seek help for the upcoming upheaval in the world. We already started the process, you guys probably know. But I just want to emphasize why the trip to Bundaberg, from my perspective, is an absolute success, even though we didn't go to Townsville. This is often the case in my life. You have a certain destination, premonition, but once you get to a certain stage, the universe will send you a signal and telling you what is the best course. And I'm going to continue making another video later on with Brandon about this and let him confirm a lot of information that he's going to tell you about. But I want to send this out as a confirmation message to the universe, also as an invitation to anyone who might want to meet me, Brandon, and another nice guy from Western Australia. Today, now it's 12 o'clock. In 2 hours, 11 minutes, at 2:11, we're going to meet each other at the Emporium Hotel in Southbank in Brisbane. Me, Brandon, another guy from Western Australia will be there. Very nice people, I guarantee you. So if you feel like I'm calling out to you and you can make it happen. Come. Maybe I can imagine someone like, there's another person using the name 111 in his handle name. I don't want to use the name directly now. you might want to join us at 2:11. I know it's only 2-hour notice, but I think it will happen. 2:11 at Emporium Hotel, Southbank. This is actually the last time I made a video with Hayden Auto as well. Okay, see you guys there. Bye.